the way society is set up have Jake confused.
Yeah.
You know, they lonely as hell. They can't get no woman. They get burning. And a lot of them get into that liquor and alcohol, raise their estrogen. They just be out there.
Yeah.
They don't know what the hell they be doing until it's too late. Then they like, oh, I guess the society telling me it's okay, so this is what I must be. And then they just conform into that new creature.
Yeah, you got to say it. Even though judgment and execute is speedily. Yeah, this is even worse. Yeah. Yeah, I know that's one of your favorite precepts about the million guys. Because if we was in the days of old and we see a mold, we can stone them, it'd be less mold.
Right away.
You know what I'm saying?
Like examples. Yeah, that's all it's about, making examples.
That's it, bro.
You know, they took away the death penalty, right? And look at crime now. So just back in ancient times, they didn't want just for molds. You had badass kids that was getting put to death. So that's really where it started. Yeah, that's really where it started, because now they talking about you got moles as early as the age of 13, 7, really, you know, because they teach them in the ABCs and you know they what they doing is conjuring up spirits and putting them on the kids. So now they don't know the difference between what's right and what's wrong concerning a man and a woman.
Yep, that's why they push their vibration on the people that the children are the people. You know what I'm saying? But when you look at the spirit, we understand Esau people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sodom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he forcing on the kids so the kids will be their what? Their future.
And they say in the scriptures, Prophet Habakkuk say he is as death. So his agenda is to depopulate.
Yeah.
In order to, and even if he did depopulate, he has to have a system in play to keep it depopulated.
Right, yeah.
So the system is what? The Rainbow Coalition, the African people. That's the system to keep population where they want. And they say a perpetual balance within 500 million. So they want 500 million people on the earth. That's what they want. So you gotta have a system to keep it at 500 million. That's right.
Jude 1 and 7, even as Sodom and Gomorrah, and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, are set forth as an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire.
See that? It's simply an example.
Yeah, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. Meaning the judgment for a sodomite back then is the same judgment that it's always gonna be.
Always.
That's what eternal fire right there means. They're not talking about what Christians say there's a place underground that burns forever, an eternal fire. That's not backing up that false doctrine of hell. That's talking about the eternal judgment of fire. That's what the judgment is for a sodomite.
Yeah.
Okay? And it's always going to be there.
Yeah, that was, Sodom and Gomorrah was the example for all those who will come.
Yeah.
This is the eternal judgment. This is what we're always going to do to them.
The Lord said, I'm the same today.
I change not.
You know, I change not.
Because they tell you that the worst way to die is by fire.
Yeah.
So the Lord is like, these are the worst kind of people.
These are the worst sins, like, because his sins have consequences. There's punishable unto death. And there's certain punishments that go with certain sins. Like a witch is supposed to be burned.
Yeah.
You know, you got stoning. You know, you got limbs that get removed for certain things. I think for thievery you gotta get some chopped off. Yeah, but that law is heavy, man. You know, because the Lord, He put those judgments in place to make examples, so the motherfuckers that watch those judgments go through, if they was thinking about doing that, they changed their mind now. They changed their mind now.
Of what they heard. What they were doing in the land. Go ahead, go into that.
Now this form is 1. I mean, it's a good chapter, you know. Let's start at 22. Romans 1:22. Professing themselves to be
Can you
wise.
start at 20?
Come on. It said Romans 1:20. For the invisible things of him whom the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power and Godhead, so that they are without excuse. Right. It said, like, it said 21, because that when they knew the Most High, they glorified him not as the Most High. Neither were thankful, but became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish heart was darkened. Yeah, it's talking about their foolish mind. Read that verse on top. Yeah, it's Romans 1:21. Because that, when they knew the Most High, they glorify him not as the Most High. Yeah, so our people, here it is, the ways of Yahweh Shema Shai, that which is right and that which is wrong has been taught to our people. You know, especially with the servants of prophets coming out here. We're telling you, we're drawing the line in the sand about what is acceptable conduct in the eyes of Yahweh Shema Shai. And when our people hear these things, they reject it and they go on in their wickedness. They go on as living as these Moors and these wicked Babylonians out here in the society. It said Romans 1:21 again, because that when they know the Most High, they glorify him not as the Most High. Neither were thankful. Because when you read about Sodom and Gomorrah, it talks about their pride. They had it was talks about their cry that they spoke. They had a cry, they had a voice in the earth that they exalted and say that our way is superior than the ways of Yahweh Shema Shai, than the God of the Bible. And that's what this whole community is all about, that their way of life is superior, it's more advanced, it's a new age. They feel like Rome all over again. Because you watch what the Romans, the Spartacus, their favorite saying, one of them is what? Curse the gods.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it say, but became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish heart was darkened. Like their mind became dark and confused, you know? It said,
they stayed away from understanding the law and commandments.
yeah.
They stayed away from it.
Yeah, the scripture say the Lord, wisdom was not entered into a body that is subject unto a sin. You know?
Yeah,
So
malicious soul.
A malicious soul, right? So wisdom will not enter into a malicious soul, nor dwell in the body that is subject unto sin. So those who are subject under the rule of sin, you know, wisdom can't enter into you. So everything you're about is gonna continue on more or less. You started as a low. Now you're getting your privy members cut off.
Yeah.
You know, now you're going to giant parties with 100 people doing all types of abominable acts in that house. Yeah. Probably got a hold of it. It say Romans 1:22, professing themselves to be wise, they became fools.
Yeah, see, they confess themselves to be wise, like, no, this is the thing to do.
I know the way.
I know, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because that's Proverbs 16. It says it's a way that is right to a man. Yeah. But guess what? The end of is what? Yeah.
Because when you watch the videos of them, it's like they got something important to say. Like what they're pushing is so important.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I gotta tell you this. You gotta try this. No. Like we're good. We don't have to try that. We know the end of that.
Yeah, they seem wise, they dumb as hell. You know why? Because this is the way of Babylon. So here it is in their mind, so they think they wise, so they're going along with the trend. You know what I'm saying? Because really, who got all the jobs? You know what I'm saying? Who got all the high positions? So in their mind, so they wise because they up on the standard, they on the level. You know, but look what they does in there. You know, so therefore the Lord is really setting them up. You got it all.
It said it changed the glory of the uncorruptible power.
Change the glory. Because the Lord has sent a man to be what? Fruit and multiply. All right? He said a man and a woman are put together, all right, and continue what? To produce, procreate. So here it is. Y'all changed his glory. He glory in that. It's because it bringing Israel, you know what I'm saying, back to fruition.
There's a way of life that the law, statutes, commandments, the Heavenly Father is teaching us, an order about doing things here on the earth. How we're supposed to govern the world, how the earth is supposed to be governed is based off the law, statutes, commandments of the Bible.
Hey, this Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. You want to know what life is about? Why you was born? Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Fear the Most High, but keep His commandments. But this is the whole through the man. So it say it changed the glory of the uncorruptible power to an image made like to corruptible man into birds and 4-footed beasts and creeping things, so idols, right?
Yeah, idols.
Wherefore the Most High also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts.
It's going to say, touch not the unclean thing. These are the philosophies. We're not supposed to touch not, taste not. We're not supposed to be dibbling and dabbling in these philosophies of the world. The Lord gave us a way. And we can read in the scriptures about what is right, what is profane, what's outside the temple, what's holy.
Yeah, because you say, and he that is unclean, let him be unclean still, which is what filthy.
Yeah.
You know, so we're going to let you be. So going back to Romans 1 and 24. Wherefore the Most High also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves.
Because the Lord is searching the minds of his people down here upon the earth, and he's seeing that their mind has nothing to do with the Lord. They don't want to deal and dabble with Yahweh Shema Shai. So the Lord corrupts their minds. The Lord, here it is, the Lord has a safeguard over the minds of those that sincerely want to chase after righteousness, that want to pursue it. But those that want to, that's what transgress means, to overstep the boundaries that Yahweh Shema Shai has set forth for us.
Yeah, because the Alex Collins spirit think we want to be, who was that will. So the Most High just better you, man. You know? Yeah. Forsake you. Okay. All right, go ahead then.
Yeah, because
don't be destroyed.
Because the Lord's lives is the whole to basically we used to be remember what was that example with the judges? They went to battle and he stole the garment.
That's a king.
Okay, come. Well, basically
Talking about emissions.
this when we were coming out of Egypt.
Okay.
But there was one man where the Lord told him not to take anything, but he stole the garment and some of the
treasure.
Some of the treasure.
Yeah.
And he had hid it inside his tent. And when they went to battle, they lost the battle.
Yeah.
So what I'm
That's when we was
alluding
at the battle. We was already in the lane.
Okay.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, we was battling them Hamites. We was going to war with them Hamites, like during the time of battles of Jericho. It was during their time.
Yeah. And what I'm alluding to, the Spirit of the Lord can't dwell amongst that which is filthy, amongst that which is profane. The Lord can't be around something that's dirty. You know?
Yeah, it's a saying, cleanliness next to ungodliness. You know? Back in Romans 1 and 25, who changed the truth of the Most High into a lie.
That goes so many ways. There's so many ways. It's like, you know how to say that with the dictionary, you get a place right beside it. Right. Come on, man. Who changed the truth of the how much you want to to a lie? Because I think it's worded like a question, man. Yeah. You know, who did that, right? Yeah, who did that? You know? The so-called white man, he changed the truth into a lie. You know, and it triggered over down to our people to cause our people to earth to go on.
Yeah, you think about change, it's like exchanging. They exchange what is right
to what is wrong.
What is wrong? That's Isaiah 5 and 40.
New direction.
Yeah, new direction.
You know?
What's it called?
New direction.
It's a church. It's a church. New direction.
Hey, I bet tomorrow when you ride down, you can stop paying this. I bet you don't see it. Hey, go ahead, read that again though.
Hey, Romans 1:25, who changed the truth of the Most High into a
Yeah,
lie.
Esau did. That's why it's written in Psalms 50 chapter. What I have to do is to declare my statute. Take that covenant to that mouth. You know, this devil who changed the truth into a lie, man. Saying that anybody can be saved. You know, the Lord look like this. The Lord look like that. You know what I'm saying? Who the people are. He changed the truth into a lie. The Most High accepted Moses. This nigga did it.
So much you are.
You know? That's why Job 9:24 say, where and who is it? If not, it ain't the so-called white man. Who else it is then? So not the Chinese, so not the Japanese, the East Indians, you know? Who else? So not the so-called black people, the Latino, they run Hispanics. Who had the power to do that? Right? Who the earth was given that to? The God of this world. It's a statement. It's a statement, it's not a question. But it go back up to verse 18. Right, when you read verse 18, it says, for the wrath of the Most High is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of men who hold the truth in unrighteousness. So ultimately, that's Esau Edom. Yeah. Esau Edom, he the one who took the Bible and established his, he established his constitution, his laws, his system. He said it's supposed to be built on these principles. That's why when you go to Psalms 50, he say, what hast thou to do, right, to declare my statutes, seeing that thou hatest instructions, right? So the instructions on how a man and a woman are to operate and deal with one another, he hates those instructions. Let's go that back up Daniel 7:25, right? Yeah. But Daniel 7:25 speaks that what he gonna have the power to change time and law. Yeah. What laws did he change? He changed the order of the Yahweh. So he set his own laws up. You know? And therefore he gonna be judged. Why? Because he took the Lord's word and made it his. Like when you go to the courthouse, and what they tell you swear in the Bible, a presidential election, you know what I'm saying? The president gotta put his hand on the Bible, swear in. Oh no, nigga, you guilty. You know? We just waiting on those sentences to come. You gotta do it.
Yeah, 25, who changed the truth of the Most High to a lie and worship and serve the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen.
But that creature goes back into creation. They worship the things that are created down here upon the earth more than the Creator. Yahweh Shem Shai.
Hey, the cell phone. Hey, everybody got a cell phone in their hands. Hey, PS for anything, man. You know?
Yeah, sneakers, damn Nike Jordans.
Yeah. Anything you put more energy and time into more than the Most High, you worship it.
Like you doing?
Worship it more than the Most High.
Yeah.
You know? Like last week was Easter. Some of you didn't even go to church all year long until Easter Sunday. Right. And guess what? When you quit, you worship the Lord in vain. So you should have just stayed at home. Right? You at home?
Those are the longest services too.
Yeah, the 3 hours.
Damn ready to go home.
Yeah, the 3 hours.
But don't get up and use the bathroom too many times. Hey, everybody be looking at you.
Yeah, what you doing?
Like that pastor that got shot. You remember over here? He made it his business to get out the hospital bed. He mouth fucked up, everything. You know, thinking he's doing it for the Lord, he's doing it in vain.
I'm talking about he got up and went to Easter service.
Yeah, I had the priest different as a wounded boy.
Somebody must have said, yo, my light bill due.
Right.
I've been there for 10 years now, my light bill due.
Yeah. Hey, and then that church that's around the street from the brother house got the big ass, he ain't got no cross on top of it. He got the dollar sign on top of the church.
It's a dollar sign.
So money is a God that's very operational within these harder houses. Like money is like, especially the black church, it's about their money, man. Mammon.
The almighty dollar.
The almighty dollar. Why? Don't ask why pastor gotta have a big house. Don't ask Why the pastor gotta have a nice car? Don't ask no questions.
Hey, I see one video. I saw this one video where this Indo was preaching, and she was like, "I woke up today and the Lord told me somebody got $100 for me today. Somebody got $100 in this congregation."
Hey, that pastor from New York, you know, he was tripping off on the congregation. I don't got no